Oh yeah, just another little update. So cut work early today. Not much happening, so I just shoot home, do a bit more grinding, sanding. Not gonna get that tiger stripy pattern out of that. It's only essentially surface imperfection where the sander, essentially my high tech belt sander, because it's a bit hard, it's sort of rattled across the surface and left a bit of a. Oh, I might be hard. Oh, yeah, you sort of see it. A little bit of a tiger stripy pattern. No, I'm not too unhappy about it. Sort of gives the blade some character, I see it. But, what's that? I worked down to about, oh, jeez, wet and dry. Started 80 grit, just straight sandpaper on that high-tech device. Down to 150 wet and dry, down to 400 wet and dry, and I mean, I could sit there for hours and get it shot, go further and further and further, but like I said, this is still more of the experimenting stage. Might see if I can't sell one or two of these and buy myself a belt sander and polisher to increase the quality of knives that come after these. I left it nice little flat there just in case you stick it in somewhere, because it's got no bloodletting groove. If you stick it in somewhere and you can't get it out easily, like a pig's neck or something like that, so you can easily just grab and yank it. Nice little thumb. But what we're up to, I drilled them like 1/4 inch holes for some 1/4 inch bar stock. Some brass bar I got from Toy World, the model section. I got to track down a mob in town that sells it, so might get it cheaper than bloody $20. Bit expensive, I thought. But the thing is, shit, you can beat on this all day, nothing fancy style, beating it into a lump of wood, and you would not do an ounce of damage to this monster. Still working on a name for it, so I'm thinking this might be my first production knife, I think. So, I don't know, work out a price for it. Might make half a dozen of them. I think I might have to make one or two here and there to say thank you for things like the suspension mob that I got my leaf springs from. I might make them one and say thanks. Can I scavenge through your bin for some more material? But yeah, just drilled them out 1/4 inch to match the bar. Sort of drilled them sort of through the way, but from both, like pilot drill, then drilled them through both directions. That way I ended up with a bit of a burr down the centre of the hole. So when you shove the pin through, it's a bit of an interference fit. So it seemed to work alright. The pins are more there just for a bit of added security to the handle and for shiny looky nicey. But I've decided not to put a brass bolster on this one because I think it'll look nice just to have a bit of wood there, sort of there to there, around the top. I'm not putting a lanyard hole on this one because I don't think it needs it. It's a bit big, I reckon, to be putting a lanyard on it. But timber I seem to be using a lot of at the moment because it's what I've got in my house. Is this really nice Australian spotted gum. So just quick pass with the circular saw to find a nice pretty bit of the grain. I might use this section down here. It's got that little dark patch through it, so I use a little bit of the light, a little bit of the dark. So I'll sort of that to there. So just marking it out, 1/2 inch wide. Take a cut through there to make a few slabs out of. Well, just a quick little update. Might cut these out, shape them, stick them on, glue it on in place, and Might put another little update through before the day's out. But if you can think of a name for this knife, nothing too, I don't know, just think of something. I'll get thoughts from mates on Facebook, but any suggestions, comments, always happy to hear them. I try post back if you ask me any questions. Not that I know much, I just make shit up as I go along. Oh well, cheers for that.